Okay, this is Mario once again, and this is going to be part three of this particular videos that I'm doing on this MIA Feather RB or RP, which stands for Rubber Powered Helicopter. As I was showing in my other two videos, these helicopters have been revamped from some of the designs that I had back in 1992. In this particular one, I called it Feather, not exactly in the aesthetics that you see here, but very much in similar fashion, very simple, just a sort of a stick and base with a landing gear and in sort of a feather, and that's why I call this a feather design. And so I used to sell those in kit forms. I used to sell quite a bit of those back in '92, and that's what got MIA Microflight started under MIA Designs at that time. And so I decided to bring one of those back and redo that, basically redesign that helicopter that was done in balsa wood um, into a form that's more modern, with modern materials such as carbon rods and 3D printed PLA parts. And so that's what you're looking at here. These parts that you see in color are printed paper, just printed paper that's been printed on a laser printer. So it's very, very good, good ink. But I do coat these parts, I do coat paper before it gets assembled into the particular parts that you see there, the cabin, the feather, the fin, and the blades. I do coat those in clear coat that allows the color to remain intact, because when you start handling this, if you don't coat the printed parts, the paint tends to rub off. And so that's the reason for coating that, but it's very much completed. It's dark right now, it's rather late, and so I can't do a flight video. I mean, I am going to test this outside because it's calm, it's dark. Unfortunately, I don't have anybody at this time, to film my flight here, as I did, with some other flights. But I'm going to be testing this. I have no doubt that this is going to perform a lot better than my other designs that I showed. The evolution on video number two, video number 1 and 2, I think. And so this is going to perform a lot better. It just I kind of gave it a little wind here, and it's very, very smooth. And I will talk about those details as soon as I get a flight on what I'm doing here differently than what I used to do before, and what most people that don't understand some of the secrets that are required to get this into a high performance level don't have that. So I will be talking more on that when I do a test flight, and I can talk a little more in detail, and I think it'll make more sense, and it'll come all together at that point. But this is completed. I just wanted to show you the model, how it looks, and once again, this is just a profile cutout, not to make the helicopter heavy. The whole object is a balancing act between power and weight. And although I could make the rubber band longer and just keep going higher, it starts deviating from the natural aesthetics of what a helicopter typically looks like. So you don't want to make that too obscene, and you want to, at least from my perspective, I like to maintain aesthetical appeal, as well as have a mechanical rigidity, durability. You don't want these things to break. And also it's got to perform. More than anything, this has to be performant. This particular design is designed for performance. Once again, this is Mario with MIA Microflight. Stay tuned for more videos on this particular design. I will come back to my other designs, which you'll see right there at a later time. But these are kind of introductory, sort of interim designs that I decided to do. I mean, I work on various projects, and just because I stop on one doesn't mean that I killed that. It just means that my mind just works that way. I keep shifting from one to the other for various reasons. I'm not going to explain what those reasons are, but that's just how my mind works. Anyway, this is Mario once again. Stay tuned for more.